Um,
Good morning, Mr. Said and everyone. We are from Group 3. There are Mas Randy, Mas Rosi, Mas Subandi, and also Miss Stephanie. Today, we would like to present about how to engage customers in co-creation, customers' motivation for collaborative innovation. Next, please. When we talk about customer engagement, customer is no longer passive audience, but they actually participate in a business as an active co-producers. It is because there is a relationship happens between customers and product, or customer and company, or customer and brand. In the relationship, the customer shows the willingness to participate in collaboration with the certain company, brand, or product. They co-create value through the innovation. Customers actively co-create the value to build their identities, to express themselves in a creative way, socialize with other consumers, and they enjoy unique and memorable experience in their life. There is a term called customer-centric logic that emphasizes the important role of customers analysis while participate and engage in the marketing value. Through this participation, customer can strengthen their relationship with the product, company, or brand. Next, in the conceptual foundation of customer engagement, there are two things that we would know, such as role of interactive customer experience and also co-created value. Co-creation is actually the manifestation of customer engagement behavior. Co-creation happens spontaneously and in the discretionary behavior. CIB shows the voluntary and extra role behavior and views customers exogenously driven by their own unique purpose and invention. Next, nowadays, the virtual online communities are used as the co-creation and engagement platform. The company could use the communication technology and information systems to interact and engage with all of their customers. These online communities are identified on the basis of commonality among members where they could create bonds to strengthen their relationship. In result, the online community could be the powerful engagement platform because the customer could easily participate in creating the value. Next, because consumers are becoming active co-producers, so consumers may influence the value in exchange and the value in use by some activities such as sharing about their personal experience and influencing others to use the product that they like, acquiring cognitive competencies, and assisting in the development of new products. Users can produce and also consume information in a voluntary and democratic manner. Many customers disseminating information through word of mouth or participating in brand-related events without paying for any fee. The company could use chat rooms, use groups, or online communities to communicate or engage with their customers. Through online communities, customers help improve the firm's offering through collaborative innovation. It is actually the key process in the value co-creation. Furthermore, about the collaborative innovation will be explained by Mas Subandi.
okay, thanks, Mbak Stephanie. Now about collaborative innovation in virtual communities. With the help of advanced technology, by and for user network increase individual freedom of choice and also allow innovation to be freely shared within and beyond user network. The internet has favored the growth of such collaborative platform, facilitating open and user-driven innovation. Through open interaction context, new idea emerge and then they selected, developed, and launched through collaboration among many actors. Many actors in virtual communities usually are hosted by companies, but others can hosted by neutral partner facilitating in innovation process, and others might be hosted by developer and users. But collaborative innovation platform itself can be classified into 5 generic types. The first is brand communities, which focus on user input to developing a specific company's product portfolio. And then the second is beta test communities, which focus on test of prototype before they launch. And the third is innovation intermediary communities, which focus on supporting innovation interaction between user and organization. Usually, contributing users are given monetary rewards for their effort. And then the fourth is user content communities like Wikipedia, focus on users contributing with content to innovative solution. Users aim to create content collaboratively for others to view and use. And then the last is development communities, which focus on users developing product and services on voluntary or and often for free basis. And then please next, Mas. Then about motivators in creation. Identifying these factors is crucial to maximize the appeal to potential contributors and create innovation in experience environments. Co-creation involves monetary and non-monetary costs, and individuals compare these costs to benefit of engaging in co-creation activities. When it comes to motivation, we need to identify intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation. First, about intrinsic motivation, that it's come from intrinsic value or primary for its own sake, including sense of altruism, voluntarism, and reciprocity. And then the second is intrinsic enjoyment. Maybe the members of community are interested helping other members, want to participate in joint activity or in other way that enhance their value. And also intrinsic enjoyment is also mind driver to engage to create creative activity. And then the second motivation is extrinsic motivation. This motivation associated with external incentive or external benefit. First is social benefit such as reputation, experience recognition, and strengthening ties with relevant others. And then the second is enhanced knowledge. Maybe the member motivated because they desire to gain technology knowledge, for example. And then the last is economic benefit. This benefit is related to financial, maybe the member motivated because of monetary price or intellectual property, for example. Next, about research framework and methodology will be presented by Mas Randy.
Okay, thank you, Mas Subandi. Okay, my turn. I will explain about the research framework and methodology. And this research focuses on customers' motivation as driver of engagement in collaborative innovation. We can see in this figure, the figure 1 about the research framework. Actually, there are 4 hypotheses. First one is the intrinsic motive, and then second one is a knowledge motive, and the third is a social motive, and the fourth is financial motive. All of these hypotheses have a positive impact on the willingness to engage in collaborative innovation activities. And also the researchers also add one more hypothesis that that is hypothesis 5. It said that there are significant differences in motivation among consumers who are occasionally engaged in collaborative innovation and consumers who are frequently involved in this project. Next, please. Okay. The next part is about the research finding. From the 661 members that validated questionnaire, this research can conclude that actually the hypothesis 1 up to 4 actually aim to determine to what extent willingness to engage in collaborative innovation is explained by user motivation. And the result is the intrinsic motive and knowledge acquisition emerge as the most important determinants. And then the social motive and financial reward were viewed as less of important factor. Furthermore, the results show that the knowledge acquisition emerged as the most important determinant of engagement in collaborative innovation. And but the hypothesis 5 about they have analyzed differences in motivation of regular and occasional users. The result shows that differences are statistically significant for all dimensions except for the financial motive. Next. Okay, now we come to the conclusion. This research conclude that the engagement in co-creation may not purely be a function of altruism, but also a benefit that participants reasonably expect to attain and perceive co-creation value within the engagement process. And additional, the conclusion is the regular contributors recognize benefit attained with co-creation more intensively than occasional user, except for financial rewards. And this can generate a reinforcing feedback loop effect that it means that user more willing to engage will participate more, and this in turn may generate higher engagement. Thank you. And Mas Rosi, your turn.
Okay, thank you, Mas Randy. So we give an example of customer co-creation using IKEA co-creation. This is a digital platform to co-create products and innovations with third-party designers, startups, and customers. So why IKEA co-create? As the founder said, he intends to understand people's needs through home visits, research, and product reviews. With co-creation, IKEA is bringing people and product design development together in the closest, most productive ways. How IKEA co-creates? There are 3 core areas to IKEA co-creation. Exploring life at home to understand emotional and functional needs of customers. IKEA product design teams begin sketching ideas with 3D renders or small-scale models, and finally becoming full-size prototypes. By adding and voting consumer thoughts, IKEA can see what still needs work and which ideas should best solve the problem. IKEA's co-creation platform focuses on 4 specific areas: asking customers for product idea suggestions, running IKEA boot camps to work with entrepreneurs, collaborating with university students on product solutions, and connecting with innovation labs around the world. For participants like consumers, third-party designers, and startups, they all have strong incentive to participate. Social proof or help the career development, because IKEA is the world's largest furniture retailer. Participants can get the reward, they will get money if their ideas work, and there is a hacker community where people are passionate about modifying IKEA furniture and share their ideas. We can access it in ikeahackers.net. It is a website for hackers. We can call it IKEA fans. They just enjoy doing modifying IKEA furniture and making their ideas happen and sharing great ideas with others community. Okay, that's it. This is the end of our presentation. Thank you for your attention.